Hi, it's Amelia here from Virtual Amelia, and today I'm actually going to have us take a look at my one of my portfolio pieces, and I just want to walk you through it and kind of explain my psychology, why I chose, why the decisions I made, the reasons behind the decisions that I made in writing the piece. And this first one's actually going to be a really short one because it's a really short email. And that's the thing with email marketing is a lot of people feel like they have to put in so much like words and just a ton of effort, and then it becomes daunting to them, and then they don't end up doing it, or they feel like this message has to be really impactful, and you have to really get your point across, and really it has to have like structure and 4 points, and it really, email marketing is so freeing because it doesn't need any of that, and the point of it is really just to maintain that steady connection with your audience, to keep you in whatever your business is front of mind in your audience's mind. And those people that are on your list are there because they want to hear from you. And if they don't, then they should probably just unsubscribe. So in this first email, I'm going to take you in this first portfolio. I'm going to take you through an email that I wrote called The Art of Surrender. That's what I called it. It's actually a weekly email that I write for. She's a yoga teacher and human design analyst. If you don't know what human design is, definitely check her out. I will link her in the description below. She always loves when I share about human design, and we have reciprocal love for each other. Anyway, so this was sent to 658 cents, so just a little under 700 on her list at the time. It had a 38.8% open rate, which is about a little bit under where we actually currently sit. And right now, I'm typically getting about a 40 to 42% open rate on her list, and a 2% click. Now, that was actually a little bit higher than where we normally sit. Usually, it's like a half or 1%. But in this email, it really, she has so many different facets to her business. She's a human design teacher. Excuse me. Yes, she's a human design analyst. She is a yoga instructor for other yoga instructors, but she's also a yoga teacher where she teaches her own classes. So she's kind of got those facets of her business that we're able to talk to in her emails. And in this particular one, it was about yoga. And it was actually leading them to several different pieces, and I'll get to that. But as you can see, the texture is very simple, very clean, and very engaging. It just says, want to know a simple yet profound switch to make as you engage in your yoga practice. Um, and then it's crazy how this one thing can be so hard for us humans to do, and it's the art of doing nothing. What I mean is to surrender. And we kind of just lay it out for them right there. Um, I am pointing them to this blog post that's about a 4-minute read. I kind of give them that preface like, hey, it's less than 5 minutes, but this is how much time it's going to take. That kind of takes away the mysteriousness, like, oh, great, I'm going to get to this 10-minute blog post. No, it's just a 4-minute blog post, nothing too daunting. Buttons bright and center right there in the middle, as well as a picture that also leads to that blog post. So whether they click the button or the picture's kind of engaging, but sometimes I'm more of a button clicker myself. So you kind of give them two options. Typically, you want at least 3 call to actions in your email. But since this is such a short email, 2 is more than enough. And then below that, we always have kind of in her email framework that I've created, we always kind of point to her regularly occurring things that she does on a weekly basis. And that first one is beginner yoga classes. This is now out of date. She has different stuff that she does now, which is great. But at the time, it was beginner yoga classes, and they can click there to get on that list. And then she has a 2-day workshop that was coming up. So I always like to include those. They're all kind of yoga focused in this email. We did eventually add in her weekly human design talks that she does on Clubhouse. So as you can see, this framework to this email is just really clean and simple. Lots of engaging pictures, and the text that really just kind of makes them lean in, read what it's about, and then gives them, what to expect when they read it. And that's kind of what you want in your emails. You want to start with something that really engages their attention, gives them maybe a little bit of a story, kind of tells them where you're going, and then kind of gives them an open loop, in this case, an open loop to go read the rest of the blog post to learn about how to surrender. So I hope that you found this review of my portfolio piece really helpful. And if you would like me to help you write something like this for your business, be sure to reach out. You can leave a comment below or go to my website at virtualamelia.com and contact me through there. Thanks. Bye.